Welcome to another Scrappy 8 prompt. I'm so excited with this one. Lisa was in charge of this month, April, and her prompt for the month is abstract florals and botanicals. So we come over here and write it down. So do we have it? We do. Why am I covering up the rest? Well, because I accidentally wrote down my prompt already for the month of August. You'll see I've got August. I shouldn't have done that, but I did, and now I have to cover it up. So, I was looking last night for a page to do this in. Now, remember, the theme of this is two things. Number one, my word for the year, purpose, as well as number two, the prompt at the end of Defemember from Effie, dreams. So my dream would be to own a bed and breakfast. So I'm trying to keep that theme going here, which flowers, that's perfect because here's the page I found last night. Look at this. It would be really cool to have this huge wildflower garden area for people to enjoy at my bed and breakfast. So this prompt works great. Now, I did have a bit of an issue trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with these abstract florals. So I did a video on making abstract whimsical flowers. And then I did another one making these cute little guys. And I'll go ahead and I'll link those below. But I thought I'm going to grab my jelly plate and start playing. And that is where I came up with this, which kind of looks like a flower. And abstract grass. I mean, that's botanicals. And then by pure accident, this happened. Toilet paper roll, guys. But look. And I thought, okay, I actually want to see how much of this I can use. Can I use some of all of it? So the very first thing I know I want to do is a full page spread. So we're going to use both. And on this side, I want to do a flip out page. And so what we're gonna do is get a piece of cereal bag liner and just kind of put it in there to protect the page behind it. And then I found this. One of our Scrappy 8 gals, Anna, sent this little piece to me. And I thought, I'm going to use this. So we could use washi tape or quite a few different things to make a flip out. You could just staple it and then kind of create a fold there to go out. But I'm going to use this. So I need a paintbrush, and I'm going to use my watered down Elmer's school glue. This is just my scrap paper. I'm going to put some glue on this. Just going to paint it on there, and then come back to this. And yeah, that's about where I want it. And I'm going to put this kind of in the middle, press it down, and fold it over, and press it down again. It is not thoroughly dry, but it is, in my opinion, dry enough. So what this does, let me leave this, is once it's thoroughly dry, it's gonna fold right there. Yeah, it's still damp. That's okay. I'll be careful with it. That flips out, and I think I want to put a pocket here. And I am wanting to use these, maybe instead of a full pocket, maybe a just a tuck spot. So we'll just cut it at an angle. There we go. Glue. just going to glue down 2 sides. And put it right there. All right, so now we have a tuck spot. And I don't know if you saw this video or not, but I ended up with those gelatos that I rubbed with my finger. I ended up spraying with a little water and then rubbing. And look, how cool is that? And with this one, I added just some fun splatters in the background. But it does still have space for me to write about this prompt. And I think I'll put that there. Yeah. Now, this flower, I would love to add this as well. So I'm going to attempt to fussy cut. Do you guys like to fussy cut things? I don't find that I'm very good at it, so I don't really enjoy it. But some people enjoy just sitting down and fussy cutting things. They find it relaxing. I find it a tad frustrating. What about you? And, you know, let's get to know each other better while we do this. Let me know in the comments, number 1, are you participating in the Scrappy 8 challenge? If you are, by the way, no matter what social media you put it on, would you tag me at For Grace Creations? That way, along with your hashtag Scrappy 8 challenge, that way it guarantees I get to see what you create. And if you're on Instagram, I will share to my story whatever you come up with. But the next question is, do you have allergies to flowers? If so, is it all flowers or just some? I don't think I have floral allergies. That reminds me of an iris, you guys. Can I put that there? It might be in the way up here a little bit, but I think that's okay. I'm going to do it. It'd be interesting to know if you have allergies, and then if you do, are there meds that help? I do know that my cousin's wife has horrible allergies, and she takes all kinds of stuff, and it really, you guys, it doesn't help much at all. The poor thing is just miserable for months. Makes me feel so bad. There, what do you think? Oh my goodness, I love it. I don't usually do a lot of reds, but I love that. Yeah, so we have a little grunge. We have a little bright colors. 1, 2, 3 abstracts. This also gives me room to journal here as well. And on this page, here's the next thing I want to do. I would like to take some of the whimsical abstract flowers that I made. Not all of them, but like, oh, I love the lavender. Now maybe we can get this. I'd like to get some of this on there. So I'm gonna rip it here. And maybe right about there. And then glue this down. Ooh, I should have made another pocket. Too late. This will be more of a collage page. Actually, you know what I could do? I could make a little tuck spot up high. Yeah, let's do that. Because it gives me room to put something fun, but I don't want to cover up that flower word. So maybe if I go like this. Okay, here's another question for you. What about grass. I love the smell of fresh cut grass. We don't have any grass where I live, so we don't have to mow, but that means I don't get to smell it. Do you like the smell of fresh cut grass, or do you not? Because again, you have allergies that fresh cut grass actually bothers, which, oh, I'm sorry if that is you. That doesn't leave us a very big tuck spot, but at least we've got something. And now, what flowers to put here? That's going to be too big, darn it, because it interferes with my tuck spot. I've changed my mind. Who cares about the tuck spot? I want the lavender on there. I love this lavender. And if I had a bed and breakfast, which maybe one day I will, I would definitely have some lavender plants, and I would use the dried lavender in little sachets for my drawer, because that's one thing I'm not allergic to is lavender. I do know I do have some followers here who are allergic to lavender. Like, even the smell sets them off, which I'm so sorry. So sad. Okay. Let's add this little guy too. Maybe over here. I know, he's covering up a little lavender, but that's okay. And then I've got this little blue guy. These were fun to make. And it is a project that can be done by any age. As long as if you've got kids in your care that you want to do that with, as long as you don't mind their fingers getting dirty. I mean, you can wash them, but that one's kind of cool. It reminds me of I can't remember what it's called. Anybody remember? It's usually, what am I doing? Duh. It's a flower poker, I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called. Anybody know what I'm trying to say? Or are you like, Dawn, I have no clue? I think they're usually red, if my memory is correct. Let's see. Boy, I did a lot of purple. Ooh, there's a cute little yellow. Let's use this little guy. Maybe put him here. And then what else do we have? Ooh, yet a different color of blue. You have made the cut. I put this one over there. And then what else do we have? Oh, I like those colors too. I like them all. They were fun. Did you do this? It would be really cool if you did it. If there was a way you could show me what you ended up making. I do have a public Facebook page if you're on Facebook. It is For Grace Creations. You could just find any post and just randomly put a picture in the comments of, whatever post you want. Or I do have a private Facebook group. It's For Grace VIP group. And you could join that and then show me what you created there in a post. Or if you're on YouTube, just tag me. Do a little short video. You don't even have to talk if you don't want to. And just tag me in that. What else? Instagram. Okay. You could post a photo on Instagram and tag me at For Grace Creations. That would be cool. But if you didn't do these, you should. They were a blast. And if you're thinking, oh, no, 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 I can't do that. Yes, you can. I didn't think I could either. But it totally worked. What I'm going to do is just plop this baby. No, let's do it down here. Right down there. Okay. If you were to come to my bed and breakfast, what kind of flowers would you want to see in the garden? Keeping in mind, I would have a little mini greenhouse. So you could even plant some flowers of your own to either grow in my garden, in my greenhouse, or to take home with you. My mom used to have a little greenhouse. Oh, and it was so much fun to work in it. Oh, look, this reminds me of a grape hyacinth. And I think that's kind of what that one does too. And I'm going overboard. Too many. This will be the last one. Otherwise, I'm not going to have any journaling space, you guys. Okay. Get this one stuck down there. And I now have a ton of glue that needs to dry. I could take my hairdryer to this, or I do have a little heat gun. I could do that as well. But I'm not going to. I'm going to just let it dry naturally. There we go. Abstract florals, botanicals. That was so much fun. So thanks for being here, everybody. Could I ask you a humongous favor? Could you click like on my video? And if you haven't already subscribed, would you be willing to do that for me? That would be amazing. So I shall see you again next month for the May prompt. And who's doing that one? We have February, March, April. May is Michelle. Oh my. Now Michelle does a lot of grungy goodness. So it shall be very interesting to see what she comes up with. And I'm not going to lie, I already know that I'm going to go with grunge next month. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye.